Guys, UI actions are nothing but buttons which are clickable. UI actions are buttons which are clickable. Okay. So guys, UI actions run on both client side and server side, both. If you take UI policies work only on the client side. If you take client scripts only work on the form. UI policies, client scripts work only on the form. Okay. Whereas UI actions work on both client side and server side. Okay. By default, UI actions run on server side. By default, UI actions run on server side. Okay. Fine. UI actions run on both client side and server side, guys. By default, UI actions run on server side. So in the UI actions, you have form UI actions. We have list UI actions. We have form UI actions and list UI actions. Okay. So remember, UI actions are nothing but buttons which are clickable, run on both client side and server side. By default, it will work on server side. And you have form UI actions and list UI actions. Okay. So we will open the finance case form, guys. If you see here, so this submit is a UI action which is clickable. The submit is a UI action which is clickable. Okay. And the ones which are clickable are called UI actions. Okay. Okay. Let me give you one use case so that you will be able to understand better. I have to show a button here called create incident button. Create incident button I have to create here. Whenever I click on the button, it has to do create operation using script in the incident table. It has to do, whenever I click on the button, it has to do create operation in the incident table, and it has to create an incident record in the incident table. How can you do the create operation? You can use glide record. Using glide record, you can do the CRUD operations, right? You can use create operation. Whenever you click on the button, the glide record script will run. It will create the incident record in the incident table. And what about the values? When it is creating the incident record, in the incident record, what values you have to pass? So this HR case caller should go to incident caller. This HR case short description should go to incident short description. This HR case description should go to incident description. This HR case configuration item should go to incident configuration item. This HR case assignment group should go to incident assignment group. This HR case state should go to incident, finance case. This finance case state should go to incident state. Okay. So I have to create a button here called create incident button. Whenever I click on the button, it should show, it should do the create operation in the incident table with the finance case field values. Okay, for that I am actually creating a UI action, guys. For that I am creating a UI action. Right click, configure, go to UI Actions. Create incident button on the table, finance case table. So guys, this is a label, UI action label, UI action name I am giving. You can give any name. Okay. The button should not appear on the new form. The button should appear only on the already created finance case. For that, you have to uncheck this checkbox so that it will appear only on the existing record. Show update means only existing record. Show insert means only new record. Both checked means it will appear on both new record and existing record. It should appear only on the existing record, right? Okay. So if this client checkbox is checked so that it will work on the client side. If this checkbox is by default unchecked, right? So that it will work on the server side. So whenever you open the UI action, this client checkbox is not checked. That means it will work on the server side by default. Okay. Form button, form context menu, form link, list banner button, list bottom button, list context menu, list choice, list link. Okay. If you select primary, it will show it in the blue color like this. If you select destructive, it will show it in the red color. So I told you, right, there are two types of UI actions. Form UI actions. If you check these checkboxes, it will work on the form. If you check these checkboxes, it will work on the list. If you check this one, it will work on the client side. If this checkbox is not checked, it will work on the server side. I am creating a UI action called create incident UI action, which will appear only on the existing record, which will work only on the server side. Because I haven't checked this checkbox, right, which will work only on the server side. And you have to check these checkboxes so that it will appear on the form. If you check these checkboxes, it will appear on the list. I have just created the UI action, guys. Okay. So this is a new form, right? This is a new form. It won't appear. Once you save the record, now you are able to see a button called create incident button. Okay. So here also you are able to see create incident button. Okay. Here also you are able to see create incident button here. Here also you are able to see create incident button. We'll go to the finance case list. So these are called list UI actions. This is showing in the red color. This is list UI action. This one is also a list UI action. This one is also a list UI action. This one is also a list UI action. Okay. So these are actually list UI actions, guys. Okay. So here these checkboxes, if you check these checkboxes, these are actually form UI actions. If you check these checkboxes, list UI actions. Okay. So one point to remember here is either you will use form UI actions or list UI actions. Both together you won't use it. Either you will use form UI action or either you will use list UI action. Okay. So I have created a button here called create incident. The button name I have given here, it will appear only on the existing record. It will work on the server side, only on the form. Okay. Okay. So here I have to write glide record to create the incident record in the incident table. Glide record, using glide record, we can do the CRUD operations, right? Out of CRUD operations, C is the create operation, right? The incident table we have to create, right? We have to provide the incident table name. Table name, remember, table name will never have capital letter. Gr dot initialize. Initialize will open the form. Gr dot set value. I want to populate 5 to 6 values. Gr dot insert will create the record. Hmm? You have to provide the incident field values here, field names here. Caller ID, CMDB underscore CI, assignment group, assign to, or description, state. Hmm? Only these fields I am mapping. If you want to map other fields, you can also map other fields as well. I'm just mapping only these fields. Okay. So here in these fields, values you have to pass, right? So guys, there is a current object which we discussed. Current object is used to get the field values on the form, to set the field values on the form. To get the field values on the form, to set the field values on the form, we will be using current object. Guys, g underscore form dot get value also you can use to take the field value. G underscore form dot set value also we can use to set the field values, right? Then you can use, why am I using current object here? Guys, current object is server side. Glide form is client side. Glide form is client side. Current object is server side. If you want to get the values in the server side, you will use current dot get value. If you want to set the values in the server side, you will use current dot set value, field name comma value. G underscore form dot get value, the field name. G underscore form dot. So this is used in the client side. This is used in the server side. So as we are writing a server side UI action, we have to use current object. Okay. We'll actually create a incident record in the incident table with the finance case field values. Current means here finance case field values. Okay. Okay. Guys, once you click on the button, so you will click on the button, right? So do you remember once you click on the save, it will create the record, it will stay on the same form. Once you click on save, it will create the record, it will stay on the same form. Once you click on the submit, it will create the record, it will redirect to the previous URL. Do you remember that? Similarly, whenever you click on this button, it will create the incident record. It will redirect to the previous URL. Instead of redirecting it to previous URL, if you want to redirect to the same URL, you have to use a line called action dot redirect URL correct. After creating the incident record, it will stay on the same form. Okay, fine. So what exactly will happen? Whenever you click on the button, it will create an incident record in the incident table. I'm just clicking on this button, guys. I'm also selecting the configuration item here. So I'm clicking on create incident button here. Once I click on this button, so it has stayed on the same form. We will see incident record is created or not. Just now, incident record is created. Whenever I click on the button, using this line of script, it has created an incident record. It has redirected to the same URL. It has redirected to the same URL. Okay. So guys, in the finance case form, there is a field called incident field here. Getting my point? So we are clicking on this button. It is creating the incident record in the incident table. That number I have to update here. Whenever you click on this button, it is creating the incident record, right? After creating the incident record, that incident number I have to update in this particular finance case. From this particular finance case, that incident is created. Like that, we can actually identify that. We can identify that from this particular finance case, this incident is created. Likewise, we will have a sign. Okay. For that, what I am doing is, once the record is created, this will give you the system ID of the created incident record. This line will give you the system ID of the created incident record. Where INC ID is equal to okay. So this incident I want to update in this particular incident field, right? Then I am using current dot set value. Okay. I have to update the current form. Using this line, you are creating an incident record in the incident table. That number you are actually populating in the incident field, you have to update it using current dot update. Using current dot update, you can update the finance case form with the number. Okay. Just to save this one. Go to the form and refresh the form. Just click on create incident and see the created incident is updated or not here. The created incident is updated here. So if you click on this button again, it has created another incident. That incident number is updated here, 6618. If I click on create incident again, it will create another incident that will be updated here, 6619. My client says from one HR case, one incident should be created. From one HR case, there should be one incident that should be created. Only one incident should be created from one HR case. Okay. In that case, how can we identify only one incident, only one incident is created or not? If this field is empty, that means incident is not created. The field is not empty, incident is created. It is as simple as it is. If this field is empty, that means incident is not created. If this field is not empty, that means incident created. You got it right? If this field is empty, that means if this field is empty, that means incident not created. If this field is not empty, that means incident created. So here in the UI action, there is a condition option. So here you can write server side script only. Okay. Current dot u underscore incident equal to empty. Only when the incident field is empty, show this button. I wrote this logic. Save this one. So if I refresh this one, guys, you see here, this is not empty. Incident field is not empty. Incident field is not empty. That is why the button is not appearing. If I make this as empty, button will appear. The button is appearing now. So once I click on create incident, so it is actually creating the incident record. Number is updated here and button disappeared. For one one finance case, you can create only one incident like this because we have kept the condition here. If the incident field is empty, only then show the button. If the incident field is not empty, hide the button. Getting my point? What I have done and all, you guys are clear, right? So first of all, I have to create a button called create incident. That button should appear only on the existing record. So that is why I checked this one. I checked the checkbox. Okay, it should appear only on the forms. I checked only these checkboxes. I haven't checked these checkboxes. And here, only when the incident field is empty, this button should appear. If this incident field is not empty, this button will disappear. So using this line of script, I am creating the incident record. Using this line of script, I am creating the incident record. Once the incident record is created, I am taking the system ID of the created incident. That incident number I am updating in the state field on the finance case form. I am updating the finance case record using current.update. I am redirecting the URL to the same URL using current.set redirect URL current. Okay. Okay. So let me tell you one more thing. If I click on create incident button, it will create an incident record. That incident number we are updating in the finance case form. It should redirect to incident record. Instead of staying on the same form, it should redirect to incident record. So in that case, in place of current, you will pass GR object. GR, right? GR you will pass. So what exactly will happen in this case? It will create the incident record that will update on the finance case form. But URL will be redirected to incident record. Okay, fine. Okay, I am clicking on create incident, guys. It will create the incident record, but it is redirecting you to the incident record. You can see here, it is redirecting you to incident record. It is not staying on the same form. Did you notice this one? Okay. So how many of you remember we created problem from the incident? In the beginning, we created problem from the incident. Hmm? Do you remember that? Okay. So if I open any incident, from this incident, I can create a problem. This is also a UI action. This is also a UI action. Whenever you click on this create incident, what happens? With this incident field values, it will create an incident record, will create a problem record. That problem number will be updated. It will be redirecting you to the problem record. I'll show you. Create problem. Okay, it is redirecting you to problem record, right? If you go back, in the incident record, you see problem number is updated here. Problem number is updated here. So similarly, from the finance case record, I want to create a problem. So here I have to show a button here called create problem. Whenever I click on the create problem button, it has to create a problem record with the finance case values. The problem number should be updated here. The problem number should be updated here. It should redirect to the problem record. It is as simple as it is, guys. So here the button name is create problem. Okay. Problem field is empty, then button should appear. We have to create a record on the problem table. In the problem table, there is no caller ID field. So there is a, in the problem table, there is a field called requested for field. There is no requested for. First reported by. So this is caller ID field is not there in the problem table. State field 101. Okay. So it will redirect to the problem record. GR means here problem. Okay. So now you will be able to see create problem button here. Whenever you click on the button, it will create a problem record in the problem table. The problem number will be updated here. And it will redirect you to the problem record, guys. You can see here, it has created a problem record. And see, the problem number is updated here or not, you will see here. The problem number is updated here or not. Same as from the incident, you are able to create the problem. From the finance case, you are able to create the problem. You got my point? Okay. So in the incident form, if you take a look at here, you have copy incident, you have create case, you have create incident task, create outage, create request, create child incident, create normal change, create standard change. These all are UI actions, guys. These all are UI actions. Okay. You can also create these many UI actions. Okay. You can also create these UI actions. Okay. So here in the finance case, I want to create a button called create change request, create normal change request. Okay. So whenever he click on create normal change request button, it has to create a change request in the change request table. The change request number should be updated here. Hmm? Getting my point? Hmm? Okay. So in that case, what we will do, we will create a UI action called create change request. Create change. Form context menu. Okay. Change request state field values you have to know. Okay, normal, type normal. State new means -5. -5, -3. Okay. So you have created a button called create change button. Whenever you click on the button, I am going to refresh the form, guys. So here, if you right click, you will be able to see create change. Whenever you click on this button, it will create a change request in the change request table with these finance case field values. The change number will be updated. It is redirecting you to the change request. Okay. Model, normal, type, normal, state, new. Configuration item is this one. Short description. It has created a change request, right? Whenever you click on the button, scroll down. So you are able to see change number is updated here. We have created 3 UI actions: create incident, create problem, create change request. Okay. Getting my point? So I have to create transfer as request. I have to create a button called transfer as request. Okay, transfer as request. That means transfer as request means I have to cancel this in finance case. Then I have to create a requested item. That requested item number should be populated here. Okay, I am creating a button here called transfer as request. Okay. C underscore REQ underscore. So in this table, what are all the fields that we have to fill in? We have to identify it first. So in place of requested for, configuration item is there, short description is there, state. One we will keep state as one. Configuration item assignment group assigned to short description. This one we will remove it. Okay. So here you have to cancel the finance case. So when I click on transfer as a request, you can see it has created a requested item. Okay, it has created a requested item. If you go back here, state is set as cancelled here. State is set as cancelled here. Requested item number is updated here. So additional comments, to show the additional comments, we have to add activity log here. Right click, configure, go to form design. You are able to understand, right, what I have done and all. Understand or didn't understand? Transferred as a request item number, requested item number. Transferred as a requested item number, this one. So what I have done, I have actually clicked on transfer as request button. So once I clicked on, what happened? It has created a requested item. Requested item number is updated here. Requested item number is updated here. State is updated as cancel. And here it has updated the additional comments. It has updated the additional comments as transferred as requested item number is this one. Okay. So we have created 4 UI actions, guys. Create incident, create problem, create change request, transfer as request. So in the transfer as request, if you see here, what I have done, I have created a record on the requested item table. Okay. Requested item number I have updated in the finance case requested item. I have marked the state as 8. 8 means cancel. I have updated the additional comments as transferred as requested item. Requested item number is this one. And updated the finance case form. Redirected to the requested item URL. I would request you to complete these 4 UI actions in your personal developer instance, guys. Tomorrow we'll be discussing client-side UI actions. So tomorrow I'll tell you how to choose the UI action is client-side UI action or server-side UI action. Okay. Okay, guys. Keep practicing and see you there in tomorrow's session. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all. Vinay. You want to talk to me? Let me unmute you all. Yes, Vinay.
సార్ ఎస్టర్డే మనము ప్రాబ్లం క్రియేట్ చేసాం కదా సార్. ప్రాబ్లం క్రియేట్ చేసినప్పుడు మనకి ఎర్రర్ చూపిస్తుంది కదా సార్. రికార్డ్లోకి వెళ్ళి రిజాల్వ్ అయిందా లేదా అని చెక్ చేసాం కదా సార్ ఎస్టర్డే.
ఆన్ సబ్జెక్ట్ లైన్ స్క్రిప్ట్.
ఆన్ సబ్జెక్ట్ అది ఒకసారి ప్రాబ్లమ్ రిజాల్వ్ అయిపోయింది. తర్వాత స్టేట్ రిజాల్వ్ చేస్తుంటే ఇంకా అది ఎర్రర్ మెసేజ్ చూపిస్తూనే ఉంది సార్, ఎన్నిసార్లు చేస్తున్నా కానీ అట్లా.
So are you coming today?
Tomorrow, sir.
Okay, you just get it to me. I'll look into it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, Sumaitri.
ఎస్ సార్. సార్ ఒకసారి మనం చేసిన వర్క్స్ అన్ని సర్వీస్ నౌలో ఎలా బ్యాకప్ పెట్టుకోవాలో ఒకసారి చూపిస్తారా సార్? ఎందుకంటే నేను మొత్తం అంతా చేసేదంతా మళ్ళీ రీబూట్ అయిపోయింది సార్. మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ నుంచి చేస్తున్నాను.
See here, if you see, this is called update set picker.
Okay, sir.
Click on this one. Go click on update set here.
Okay, sir.
There you click on open record. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So here, if you scroll down, whatever the work that you have done is actually this one. Customer
Okay,
update
sir.
means whatever you have done, that is actually comes under customer updates.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So go to the update set picker. This is actually called update set picker. Click on this one. Click on open record.
Okay,
so
sir.
that it will open. So once you close this, once you complete and save,
Okay, sir.
you will be able to see export to XML option here, button here. There will be a link.
Okay, sir.
Once you click on that link, all your work will be downloaded as an XML.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
To your local computer.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Suppose your instance is expired. If you requested new personal developer instance, if you upload this file into new ServiceNow instance, your work will be back again.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, sir.
Hi, Uday.
Yeah, hi, Nilima.
Yeah, here gr.insert function. So, what it is returning exactly? The number of the created record or sysid?
System ID.
So, system ID is different and the number value is also different.
Yes. System ID is a unique ID. Number is actually that is a field. That's a field actually. Number is a field.
Which identify the form as unique.
Yes.
But actually we are in the code we are writing a variable where incid equals to gr.insert. So
yes, it will store the system ID of the incident record.
But while setting the value into the field, so while setting the value into the field, the requested item is the number it is setting, right?
So do you remember the display value concept?
Yeah.
Number is the display value.
Yes.
In the reference fields, you have to set the system ID, but it will be appearing number as a display value.
Okay. Okay. So set value. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
So here requested item is a reference field. That is why I am passing system ID. Even though you are passing system ID, it is showing number as a display name, right? So because number is a display name here, this is a display name. In the dictionary properties, we have seen display value, right?
Yes.
That is because we are able to see number here.
Okay. Okay. So okay, for reference fields, yeah. Okay, now I got to remember. And one more thing, like in additional comments, why it is not inserting like a normal field? Like why we need to import activities and all?
Yeah, so here guys, additional comments is actually journal input type. Okay, whenever you set the value in the journal input, it will not hold the value. See here, this is a journal input type. If you enter and save, field will not hold this value. This field will not hold this value, guys. So this, is it holding any value? But if you see description, if you enter something, it will hold that value.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because journal input field values are stored in journal field table. There is a separate table. In the table, all these journal input values are stored.
Okay.
6 underscore. In this table, you can see in the finance case table, in the journal input field for this particular record, this is the value that we entered. In the finance case table, in the additional comments field for this particular record, we have entered this value just now.
So it will be shown as activity in the logs only.
Activities only. Yeah.
Okay, so that's why we have
Yes.
added the field activities. Okay.
All the journal input field values are stored in this particular journal entries table. Okay. Any
Okay,
questions from
then
anyone?
that is the difference between normal string data type and the journal input. I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Fine, guys. Keep practicing. Okay. Thank you all.